Hey y'all, what's up? Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to save my eyeballs. um, Welcome. Come in, come in. I'll turn this light on a little bit just to help it out. All right, there we go. Welcome. It's Friday. Maybe if I turn this one off. Oh, it doesn't matter. Come in, hit the like button. Gather around. Thank you. Happy holidays. I have my reindeer antler headband on. It's kind of cute. What do y'all think? All right, so did y'all catch that title? Hi, hey everyone. A. Nelson is the first to comment, so I gave A. Nelson a shout out. Hey, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for commenting the first one. So I guess I will wait for a few more people to get in. It's kind of around that time when people are getting in from wherever they've been today. So I see here they come. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. The title, if y'all caught it, was Why Some Women Choose to Look Bad. Was that the title? Something like that. Now, you don't have to walk around looking your best every day, like going to a ball or something, but you don't have to walk around looking your worst either. You don't have to walk around looking just blah either. I mean, there is a way to kind of look decent without having to do too much. Like, this is a simple look that I have on today. I just have on a pink sweater, some makeup, but not too much. Just, I always do dramatic liner, so that's just me. But whatever your go-to look is, that's what you should go for on a daily basis. This should be what people are used to seeing, so that when you do dress up and do a little bit extra, you can still wow people. But, at the same time, you don't want to then show them a blah face to where they ask you if something is wrong with you or if you are sick because you don't look yourself. This means you look probably not your best or not too good, in that they're trying to tell you something. Because let's face it, when we do fix ourselves up, to look decent, and, people appreciate that. People appreciate when you appreciate yourself, then they appreciate you. And appreciate means, it means add value. When you add value to yourself, other people add value to you. So this is why you shouldn't go out of your house looking all sorts of crazy. I posted something on Instagram earlier with the lady walking her dog in a robe and some, curlers in her head, or equivalent to a bonnet and pajama bottoms at Walmart. But when you do that, you tell people you don't value yourself and to not value you either. You're telling them straight up without words. You're just telling them, do not value me because I don't value me. Say whatever you like, treat me any sort of way. And when I get mad at you and ask you why I'm being treated this way, it's because I don't value myself, so you shouldn't either. And so that's why I try to encourage women to at least look like you have a home and some home training when you leave out of your house. Okay. We know some people can't help looking how they look because they don't have a home, or they're, less privileged and they don't have the things that they need to look a certain way. But if you have that, you don't have an excuse. There is no excuse for you to come out looking worse than someone who doesn't have a home. Okay. If you leave your house looking worse than someone who doesn't have a house walks around looking during the daytime, you should be ashamed of yourself because you are taking all that stuff for granted. Do you really think people that are walking around looking like that because they have to, do you think if they could switch places with you that they would dare leave their house looking crazy? No, they wouldn't. So neither should we. Okay. And people do it on purpose because they think it's cute, or they think it's, okay, and people will forgive them, or, oh, I'm just in a hurry, or, I don't care what other people think when I'm out and about and how I look. But then you care how they treat you. So it has to go together. You don't care what they think, but then you care how they treat you. They treated you how you treated yourself. That's all they did. So what you got to do is make sure you're not, presenting yourself in a way that allows people to mistreat you because you mistreat yourself. Okay? And I'm saying no. No more going out of the house looking any sort of way. Those days should be left in the past and never to be repeated unless you are in an ambulance or in an emergency situation where it's life or death and you have no time and you just got to go as you are. And that's not very often. So we shouldn't see you out there looking crazy. Mm-hmm. You said well-dressed women get dogged out. No, I'm not talking about the haters. I'm just talking about people in general. If you're, what I think you guys are just around lower level people when you get dogged out, because if everybody else is looking like, Bonetta in them, and looking trashy, if you look good and you're standing next to them, of course you're going to make them get mad. Why are you even standing next to them? Is the question. So this is exactly what I'm saying. Eventually, if you start looking good and dressing good every day, you're going to start to feel out of place in some of the environments where you used to feel comfortable. And this is what pushes you to that next level. And I'm trying to tell y'all something, because if y'all are going to stay around people that look like, who did it and why, and you're starting to stick out like a sore thumb, it means it's time to move forward and get up out of that environment. Okay. If you can't, as a lady, as a woman, get up and look cute every day because you're afraid what some ratchet chick that looking all kind of crazy is going to say about you, then it means you need to move up and level up to the next chapter of your life. Okay. Because if you don't, this is this is going to be where you stay. It's going to be where you are comfortable. This is going to be where you claim to be. So that's why I'm saying always look good. You got treated better when you dress nice. That's good. And every day you should. Mm-hmm. And you'll start to feel better about yourself. People will treat you better. And that's when the shift starts. That's when the whole level up, thing just takes off. As soon as you start treating yourself important. Okay. And it doesn't matter how you feel inside, because that has to change as well gradually. Just put together the outside and everything will line up. Okay. Put together the outside as well, because that's going to also help shape the inside as you're going about your daily tasks. You're going to see and feel the differences, and that's what transforms you. But you have to start by taking care of yourself and putting yourself as a priority. That means looking good when you leave your house. Okay. You struggling to stop eating junk food. Just the thing is, just only allow yourself certain amounts of calories. You can still eat whatever you want. Just stop at a certain amount of calories. That's it. You don't have to stop doing what you love. You just have to don't eat as much. Okay. It's not all or nothing. Okay. It's control, 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 control. That's all. When you can control, everything that you do, that's leveling up too. So if you ever observe someone who you think may have their selves together, or maybe someone that you admire, do you see them pigging out on junk food, unable to stop, or do you see them taking a few bites and then putting it down? you know, because you can still have what you like, you just can't have as much as you used to. That's it. Just a few bites just to get the taste. Then you get some gum or get some water or a low calorie drink and drink instead of eating. Like, I always have, right now I'm drinking some coffee. hmm Men literally only comment on my body. Well, if your body is very, noticeable because maybe you have curves, that's something that you really can't help. But what you can do is try to dress your curves more conservatively. And even though they're still going to see them, they may be less obvious about it, and they may approach you different. So I'm not saying you don't dress conservative. I'm just saying just try to dress more classic and conservative. You said the sugar addiction is real. Is it? Okay. Marcus Cecilia. Okay. How do you take your coffee? Free? Well, I have a little pumpkin spice almond creamer in there. I have a little stevia, and it is a hazelnut coffee. So it's a grand mess of flavors. Okay, here someone's saying if it's okay to dress normal and cute without makeup. That's not normal to me. If that's your normal, then that's your normal. That ain't normal to me. I ain't leaving my house looking crazy. Unless it's to the kids' school and back, never getting out of my car, period. And I'll put on these glasses just like this. My hair will be done. I'm gonna be dressed. I'm still gonna be cute. My stuff gonna be matching. All I have to do, because I have my makeup bag in my purse. If I gotta go somewhere, I'll just park my car for 5 to 10 minutes and put my face on, and I'm out. But I will not leave looking any kind of way. I can't. And if that's your normal, that's your normal, but it's not my normal. Because think about this. When you're out and about and you're running errands and you look blah, you're going to get treated blah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care who you're with. It doesn't matter. It's not about him. It's about you. You may not be with him next year. You may not be with him in 5 years from now. Does that mean that you can stop looking good and going out and looking any kind of way just because you are with him? No, that's when you need to look the best. So you're out and about running errands with your boyfriend and say some chick that's, got herself looking good or whatnot, walks right past him and you're going to get mad. Well, you can't get mad at him for looking at her if you don't have anything for him to look at because you didn't really try that day. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something bad or good. It's just your preference and how you're going to react to certain things that may or may not happen when you're out and about. So I ain't going nowhere looking crazy. I don't care. I will stay home before I do that. Like, you go ahead and run them errands by yourself if you don't want to wait for me to get dressed. So that's what we got to do. We can't allow people to rush us around and run errands with them and looking our worst. We need to look good all the time. That's what a leveled up woman should represent. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a glam, a glam queen every day, but you need to do something with yourself, like do your hair, put some makeup on. It doesn't have to be a ton of makeup. Just, make yourself look good. So that, what if you were running an errand and you and your boyfriend were being helped by, a lady salesperson or whatever, and she was all cute and pretty, and she's looking at both of you guys, and your boyfriend's checking her out, but then you look like a little boy, standing next to him because you haven't fixed yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it will lower your self-esteem if you go out there and you run into certain obstacles that you weren't prepared to run into looking like you look. You know what I mean? What if you run into your ex? What if he runs into his ex-girlfriend and she looked better than you? How you gonna feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. It's not worth it. All right. So it's more important to look good when you are with him. So don't keep doing that. Or you know what? Grab your makeup bag and put the makeup on in the car. I don't even care. That's what I used to do. I put half of it on in the house, and I'm taking my makeup bag, and wherever we're driving to, I'm doing the rest on the way. Okay. She would get mad when I was doing my makeup. Who got mad? Somebody you was hanging out with? That's that. According to the experts, your coffee says a lot about you. Being in control may be labeled selfish, obsessive, perfectionist, very aware of their health and bodies. Accurate. Let's see. Likes being in control may be labeled selfish. Oops, I already labeled on myself all of that. I'm not a perfectionist though. I just as long as it's beneficial. There you go. I think anything that's too perfect is not perfect at all. There need to be some flaws. Sorry, y'all, forgot I had these things on. So, yes, Christopher, that was almost accurate. If you like your coffee black, you're bold. Really? I'm gonna wait till I start working out again and wear my makeup. I haven't been. No, that's a cop out. Start today. Start tomorrow. Don't wait for nothing, baby. Do it now. That's like saying I'm gonna wait to do something and never do it. If you gonna do it, do it. If you're not, don't talk about it. Be about it. And it's like a lot of people always say they're gonna wait to do something. You're gonna wait until you're dead. You're gonna wait till you're in the casket. You're gonna wait till you're in the grave. You're gonna wait till you reincarnate for your next life. How about start tomorrow? If you're in for the night, start tomorrow. Who cares if you start working out? What's this got to do with this? What's makeup got to do with working out? I'm just curious. It doesn't have anything to do with working out, does it? Nope. Put it on. That you say you're gonna wait until you get a camera to do YouTube. I started YouTube on my phone, baby. You got a camera if you got a phone. Sprinkle. If you have a tablet, if you have an iPad, if you have a what do you call it? A webcam on a laptop, which is what I'm recording on right now, you can have a YouTube. And if you start off too big and spend too much money, you're going to be mad. You start off small and grow it. You don't need an expensive camera. Thank you, Boss Nova. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I am hoping to find a sugar daddy husband soon because these long hours at the hospital with COVID unit are not it. I have no energy. Plus, please send me positive vibes. Okay, girls. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Positive vibes. Sorry you stuck over there, girl. Hang in there. Hang in there. You'll find one. Just look good every day, girl. Maybe go work in the area where there's lots of rich people. Transfer units. Take care of some old rich man and win his heart. How do you deal with a narcissistic man? See, didn't I tell y'all I get this question every single video? Man. I told y'all. Didn't I tell you? I think the same people be asking it with different accounts. I think that's what they're doing. I think they go and get a whole different account and ask the same question. What do y'all think? Y'all tell her. I had my nails done today. You always on Friday. Good for you. Hold on. Thank you, Deja. Sugar daddies seem to only expect prostitution in exchange for their allowance, and they say it up front. Well, then you got the wrong target. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. You have the wrong target, ma'am. You have the wrong target. Do you know why they call them sugar daddies? Because they're sweet and they give you money. Okay, that means they like you more than you like them. Number one. Not soliciting prostitution. That's called a John, not a sugar daddy or a regular. So a sugar daddy will always like you more than you like them. They will give you or offer you whatever before you can even ask. Okay? Know the difference. You said pimps. Tell us silly. Yeah. Y'all are confusing what a sugar daddy is. A sugar daddy is somebody who's going to give you money, not try to prostitute you to themselves. They're not going to try to make you, do all these things, and they just like you more and they give you money. Yeah, you got to spend some time with them because, that's why they like you. But at the end of the day, these are not sugar daddies y'all are dealing with half the time. Okay. The formula is they like me way more than I like them, which means if you ever should mention any type of issue, problem, or financial worry, they will swoop in before you can even finish your sentence and offer to help you. And then help you for real. Thank you, Aziza. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So that's why you have to make sure that you're getting what you think you're getting. So, a stranger walked up to you and offered to take you shopping. I got a free pair of boots today without giving out my number. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's good. Hi, Shira. How do you behave when you meet a man and you like him? Can I flirt with him? And if yes, how to flirt without looking desperate? You already look desperate. Sprinkle, sprinkle. First of all, you out there looking for men and asking how to flirt with a man. and then asking how not to look desperate. So what is that telling you? I'm desperate and I'm looking for a man. Do you still? I don't do consultations at this time, but thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm taking a break from those because it's like all the answers are in the videos for now. How to stay motivated to get makeup and hair done. I wasn't taught this growing up. By the way, you're 21. Get online and watch YouTube tutorials on how to do your makeup, et cetera, and hair. Learn, become a student. Okay. It's very easy and quick to learn. I've seen people very bad at makeup and watch a couple tutorials and then they're better than me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you may have a hidden talent you don't even know about. Okay. If you don't want to buy a bunch of expensive makeup, buy some cheap makeup to start off with. And then, once you get good at it, then you can splurge or whatnot. Okay. But definitely start practicing and just making it something that you can do. You can practice that while you're at home bored. See how good you can get. Okay, so let's talk about those women that are leaving the house. When I say women, I don't mean college students and I don't mean teenagers. I'm talking about women at least over the age of 23 or 24, someone out of school. Okay. Let's talk about leggings. And we've talked about this many times before. I know it's winter time and people just, want to wear what they want to wear. But yeah, depending on the rest of your outfit and your environment, choice of shoes and body shape, leggings can be seen as ratchet and low class. So try to avoid them if you can, just in case you don't know where you stand. Just don't even try them. Keep them at your house and wear them there, or working out to the gym. Okay. Thank you, Noelise. Sprinkle. I appreciate that. Yeah, keep them in the gym or at your house. Period. Looking for. So what y'all got to do is make sure that you also don't leave your house with someone that also looks terrible. You try to avoid being seen in public with them, because that's your reputation as well, and they will associate you with them. Thank you, Robin. Sprinkle. Slept with a 50-year-old twice, too late to ask for money. Well, he thinks he can get it free. You got his self-esteem up too high, girl. I'm gonna be asking you for money soon. Sprinkle. You can tell him what you want for Christmas and see what he does. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Thank you. So wouldn't you rather look better than the person that you're with? I would rather be on the same level as the person that I'm with, because it's going to look awkward if I'm looking good and they looking ratchet. You know what I'm saying? I've been out before when I was younger with someone who wasn't, leveled up enough, and people didn't even think we were, friends, or that we came to the place together, because it was so much of a difference, So that's another reason why a lot of girls who are on the level up journey get a lot of hate from, their former Pick-Misha friends or their Pick-Misha friends. Okay. Because of this. People look at you guys and like, oh my gosh, what are you two doing together? I don't understand why y'all are friends. Thank you. Sprinkle. Oh, Christopher. Sprinkle. Thank you. He said he would give me gifts. I gave him my wish list days after and everything. Well, you're supposed to get the gifts first, baby. I don't know if you watch my channel, and if you do, if you watched when I say get the money first, that's what I meant. Always get that money first. You could sleep with him anytime after he give you a bunch of money and put that down payment on you. Okay. I guess there's your lesson learned. Don't repeat. If he comes back and he got money, then wonderful. Just don't give it to him anymore. Come up with a financial issue. See if he'll try to solve it for you. But really, it's just going to be cash. You're going to be lying. Sometimes you got to spell it out. You're going to be lying about something so you can get money. And see if he'll offer to help you. If you done slept with this 50-year-old man 2 times and you all of a sudden say you need a tire on your car and he doesn't offer to help you, well, now you know where you stand. Okay? Just test him out with something, okay? So a lot of ladies know that when you leave your house looking good, your day is totally different than if you had left it looking blah or bad. Your day is totally different. Right? Your day is totally different. And I think men appreciate when women look good because it gives them something to look at. It makes them smile. And, you know, just seeing something that is appealing to you, you know, boosts your morale. So you make other people happy by just looking good. You know what I'm saying? You can test this on children. Whenever children get around someone pretty or handsome, they light up and smile and want to run to them. When they get around something ugly, they start crying and running away or kicking them. Okay? Just listen. Listen to children. Observe children. Okay? They know the truth. And if you're standing in line in Walmart or wherever you shop, looking the worst you can look, the child is not going to look at you. She's going to be looking away, looking at what's on your head while you're wearing that outfit. She's going to observe you, and she's not going to hide her face or his face. Anyway, I know that meme on that goes around, that little girl with the gap teeth. They're going to be looking at you crazy. So make sure you don't offend children when you out there, okay? Don't be offending them children. I remember I was at Walmart or Target or somewhere, and I was dressed and I had on pink and my hair, you know, I had my good wigs on and my makeup and I had my lashes and I had my pink lipstick and I had, you know, something on, girl. I don't remember, but I looked good. This little girl said, "Are you a princess?" Because I probably had on a headband or something. I said, "Oh, that is so sweet." But yeah, they said, "Are you a princess?" So, you know, kids are very observant, and they gonna tell you. They didn't ask me if I was a witch, but they said, "Am I a princess?" Are you a witch? Because that day I was dressed like a princess. You know. So if kids are thinking what they're saying, imagine what the world is thinking when they see you. You know, she looks like a princess. They may not say it because they're not a child, but they may think it. And those thoughts lead to other thoughts, which lead to walking over, which lead to other things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling you guys, don't underestimate the errand. Running errands is how many people meet their significant other their sugar daddy, their boyfriend, or whatever. Running errands, regular stuff. Okay. That's why you got to look good, not just to go to the club, not just to go sit at a bar, not just to go freestyle wherever. No, everywhere. Everywhere. How do you stay safe? I know a lot of people don't live in the safest environments, and which is unfortunate when you want to look feminine and pretty and you're afraid that men are going to, try to take advantage or whatnot. This is telling you something. This is telling you something right here. Because those same men can't pay for anything that are going to try to take advantage of you. So why are you surrounded by them? Why are you there? You can figure out how to change the environment and get out of the environment so that you can live as a feminine woman. Okay? This is how you get pushed to the next level by your mental level up. So if you can't look like that where you are, it's time to get online and look for a new place to live. Okay? It just really is. You said you dress like a man to take your dog out for a walk. The dog is the protection. You ain't got to do all of that unless you got a little dog. Okay, maybe it's a little dog. Who knows? That's what Life Alert is, or not Life Alert. What is that thing called? It's like you pull it and it makes a loud noise. Mace. Mm-hmm. It's hard to be feminine in the hood, so it's much more pleasant in nice neighborhoods. Yes. Like, you come to like nice neighborhoods, you see women walking around in little sports bra and, leggings or yoga pants, working out or walking their dog, or, they can be women because no one's out there trying to get something for free out of them. They already married, got a nice house, whatnot. Or they could be in like a nice singles area where, people aren't going to try to attack you because you are just being a girl, being a woman. This is why I keep telling you guys, if you level up, you can get out of that environment. I know you can't dress like that where you are now, but definitely whenever you're not where you are, make sure you look like that. This is why I say go to the nice side of town to run your errands so you can experience running an errand, looking feminine, and, perhaps getting some type of attention the natural way instead of being online or hanging out in a club with, tight, skimpy clothes on. So that's why I'm saying make sure you are running your errands somewhere else if you don't have the type of environment that you feel safe in, if you don't live there. And it's a little bit inconvenient, but it'll be worth it in the end. I promise you. I don't know what that thing is called. It's like you can buy them on Amazon or something. I think they're called something like, I don't know, personal safety alarm or something like that. A personal safety alarm. Somebody said a whistle. No, it makes this really loud noise that hurts your ears and people can hear it miles away. It's just a personal safety alarm. Mm-hmm. Right. If you acclimate in areas with a higher tax bracket, it will become your reality. That's true. Elite, that is true. Yep. Promise you. Because you're going to start to feel like you belong in that environment. Like, why do I have to drive all the way over here to do this? I should just live over here. Then you're going to start looking at prices of apartments or townhomes or whatever over there in that area just to see what you could do. Then you're going to start making a goal. Then you're going to start saving up. Then you might even start, looking for a job if you work on this side of town, and then you're going to start making moves. You're not going to stay where you're at because you're seeing much more and you're going to want much more. Mm-hmm. You said your female brain don't be reacting, but I got a taser at least. I got everything. Pick, what's your pick? I got personal alarm, taser, mace, knife, gun. No, whatever I'm in the mood for is what you getting. Sorry, y'all. Whatever you deserve, that's what you're gonna get. Whatever I reach for whatever I can find first. Nah, it's pretty safe where I live. No one ever, is trying to get me. But I do have, just in case. You never know. So just always be prepared if you're worried about that. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you, CC. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My baby surprised me with Cartier and 5K. I kept my clothes on, remain ultra feminine, and he is eating it up. Girl, go ahead, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your money, get your Cartier. CC. All right, that's what I'm talking about. And okay, so here's another thing. Now, you're gonna have to transform into what you want to become, not just the version of yourself now, but you have a ways to go. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the beginning if you're just starting your level up. But you got a ways to go. You're going to change. You're going to change. Your personality is going to change. Your thinking is going to change. Your manners are going to change. Your point of view is definitely going to change. I'm honestly so shallow. Yeah, but I'm not deep in debt. I'm not deep in depression. And I'm not deep in regret either. Okay? So yes, I am shallow. So shallow, I'm deep. Mentally. Okay, y'all talking about shallow. I am very shallow because that is what I'm presenting to the world. Why would I present my deepest, darkest, most intimate information? That's why a lot of people get got. Okay? Don't show the world everything you got. Don't try to prove to someone you're deep. Let them prove that their pockets are deep. Okay? Let them prove that their emotions and affections are deep. Let them prove that they have deep liking to you. Okay? Because we don't care about being shallow. We care about giving too much too soon. Because society says we're not supposed to be shallow, but we're supposed to have substance and be deep. Yeah, we are, but not for free, and not to the first person we meet, or not to someone who hasn't earned that yet. No, this is called self-love, self-preservation, not backwards thinking. Okay, that's what the level up is. Not level down, but level up. Marcus said he go deep. Bye, Marcus. Okay. Tips for seducing and charming men besides using your looks. Have good breath. Brush your teeth. Your voice. Men don't want to hear an annoying voice. So if you work on your voice. I don't know if your voice is high, low, sexy, raspy, but try to find a sexy talking voice. Thank you, Edwina. Your scent, of course. How do you smell? Just all appeal to all the five senses. If you don't want to appeal to the eyes, appeal to the rest. What do you think of Daisy Dukes and bikini pics on Insta? I believe if you're young and free, and I think it's fine. But I think if you're looking for something more in life, like a life partner, a man or whatever, I don't think it's appropriate. Yeah, I think it's fine for youngsters, like very young, who's not trying to find no man or whatever. They're just out having fun, posting pictures because they can. But if you're out there and you're trying to attract someone worthy that's going to provide, then maybe not. You're going to attract Marcus, and he, right? Did I tell him I was out of work when I met James? Nope. I sure didn't. It didn't matter because he was still trying to offer me money. Oh, what do you need? Do you need something? It didn't matter if I had a job or not. He didn't care. He was not going to let me out of his sight without offering me something so that I could see him again. Y'all know the song "Girlfriend" by Pebbles? That's an old song. Ooh. I don't even remember that. I'm old. So if a man shows interest and flirts with me, should I flirt back or just act nonchalant? It depends on what you call flirting. They're supposed to be trying to do all the impressing. You can smile, make eye contact, or whatnot, but don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Because then he's going to think you do that with every man that approaches you. He said, "Is James alpha or beta?" James is not a dog or so he doesn't qualify under any of those animal names for hierarchy. He's a human. So he's above both of them, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A lot of people, they try to get you to use these words, and you're y'all are just calling them dogs. A hierarchy of dog, okay? Thank you, Nova Sprinkle Sprinkle. Just found your channel 2 weeks ago, trying to catch up on all the gay. All right. Thank you, Nova Sprinkle Sprinkle. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Is he a financially stable man that has his own mind and can take full care of his family? Yes. If that's what you're asking. How to maximize our gains when we are online dating. The classier your photo is and the less you type out on your profile, the better. Y'all keep the score with the Disney. Y'all are so silly. You never like that alpha beta argument. It's always seems stupid to me. It does. You have a grown man arguing whether, or grown women arguing whether a man is some sort of hierarchy in the animal kingdom. Sure, it's okay to reject your man's help and offers if you are offended at him or at any point. Does that make you masculine? I'm going to take everything and then I'm going to ask for more later. And I'm going to be offended and I'm going to still take that money though. I'm going to be offended taking that money. I'm offended, but give me this money. And you're going to give me some more later on too. But I'm going to stay mad so I can get more. Yes, it's a little bit masculine because it seems like you don't need him and you're making him feel unneeded and unwanted, which then does not give him a purpose as a man because he's supposed to provide for you. You see, so you're also emasculating him. What's the difference between being mean and being rude? I don't want to be nice to people anymore. It's not about being mean or rude. It's about having your standards and not bending them for people. If you want to be nice without being evil or rude, you can do it in a sarcastic way, in a humorous way, or just with a smile on your face. You know, like if a man asks you out to coffee and you don't do coffee dates, you can be like, that is so sweet of you, but I am so sorry. I don't really do coffee dates. Would you like to do lunch or something? You see, it's the same thing. You said, I don't do no coffee dates. We could do lunch, but no, I'm so sorry. Hey, it's Mother No Shade, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Sure, my boyfriend spends just on special occasions, birthdays, he has money. How do I make it constant? Ask for stuff all the time. Start telling them what you want, even if you have to order it online. Guys love suggesting dates at the bar. Then make sure it's a bar with a menu that you can order from, because they're just trying to be cheap sometimes and trying to get you drunk sometimes so they can, exploit or take advantage. But make sure that there's a menu at the bar. So when you leave your house, I can answer half of y'all's questions just by telling y'all something. Men stereotypically judge women by how they see the majority of those type of women. Okay, this is why it's so important to not leave your house looking ratchet, raggedy, like trailer trash. Like every race, every race got that ratchet chick. They got the barrio chick, the ratchet chick, the trailer trash chick, the dumpster diving chick. I don't even know. Like whatever. Everybody. This is not for one race. This is for everybody. Men will judge you and the type of, the majority of what they see out and about. That's how they will judge you, especially if you're dating online. Especially if you have to swipe and you see woman after woman after woman in leggings, booty, booty, booty. What is the difference when he swipes on your picture? Do you stand out or do you blend in to that stereotype? When you go out and about, what do you have on? Leggings? What do you have on? What is your hair looking like? Do you have on makeup? Do you stand out or do you blend into what people see everywhere? Are you going to be classified as this or someone that is not a stereotypical type of person that dresses this way when they leave the house, that wears shorts that are too short when they leave the house, that wear bonnets on their head, or, pajamas to the store, or dirty t-shirts and whatnot, or whatever. So, when he wants to get, I answered that question every day. You've been living together, pay bills, good provider. I don't want to lose them. What? I don't even understand that question. You live with him, but you ain't sleeping with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you a onesie, baby. Go to Target. Get you a big Christmas onesie that zips up in the front and sleep in the fetal position. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's hard to get through a onesie, okay? What does it mean when a guy says he's going to see when you ask him to help you buy a car? That means no. He straight up said no in a nice way. Okay? He ain't doing that. He ain't about that. He didn't ask, that sounds like a no to me. In the 80s, Madonna created thing wearing lace poking out of shirt. Knocked girls poke at what? You ripped shorts in the... Nah. Yeah. That's the 80s, though. This is 2020. So, okay, so here's some dating tips. If you're online dating, remember, you're being judged by everyone else's profile because you're being compared to them. If you don't differ much, they're not going to treat you very different from how they're treating whoever else they're swiping and, texting. How to develop a personality, like what makes you an interesting person, knowing who you are, having standards, not being a, copy of the next person. Thinking a little bit different than most people. You rarely talk about the sexual intimacy, and we have to deal with at some point. You don't have to deal with it at all if you don't want to. I told you what to do. Get you a onesie, zip it up. If you want some, that's when you start talking about what kind of new furniture you want, what type of new car you want. Okay? You need to go watch my videos. What type of jewelry you want. A onesie. Those giant pajamas that zip all the way up that look like they're long sleeves, and sometimes they have footies on them, and they sell them around Christmas, and you just put them on and zip it up. She's trying to keep him off of her. That's why I said get a onesie. She's trying to keep him off, right? Get the onesie. There you go. And every time he tried to get some, start talking about, oh, there was this new bed that I saw. It was really nice. Oh, there was these new shoes that I saw. They were really nice. Change the subject. Whenever he turned to sex, turn to money. That's how you do it. Y'all act like y'all owe them something. You don't owe them a thing, but a list of things they need to get you. Okay? Now, y'all have to stop thinking as a woman, oh, this man wants to get me, and how do I stop it? By talking about other things, by wearing a onesie. by dialing your mother on the phone. Hey, Mom. I mean, it's common sense how to get out of anything. Man starts trying to feel on you, you uncomfortable, and you're like, oh, hey, Mom, how are you? Yeah, I'm just calling to check on you. Oh, no, I'm not doing nothing. What's up? Oh, yeah, I got time to talk. Okay, yeah, He even gave up by now. He's in the other room. Okay, y'all need to learn some tricks and stuff, okay? Because y'all act like y'all are helpless and can't think. Hello, Dad. No, he ain't doing nothing then. Yes. Yes, we're getting along great. He's such a gentleman. Remind him. Okay, y'all need they have those apps now where it your spare time you do these little puzzles and tests to keep your brain activity high so you can stay intelligent. Y'all need to start downloading some of those. Okay, because it seems like when you were in a certain type of predicament that your brain would be working and you would have figured out something. Like, gee, I wonder if I called my father or my brother or my sister or my cousin or my mother, if he would leave me alone. Gee, I wonder if I said, oh, he's doing well, he's such a gentleman, and remind him what he's supposed to be acting like, maybe he will. The reason why men exploit y'all for sex is because y'all don't know that they are not supposed to. You think it's okay. You said, okay, well, that's good. There is no reason for them to be doing that if you got a phone and a mouth. Okay. You said start watching She-Ra in front of them. Yeah. If men don't think you know any better or how to get out of the situation, they're going to keep pushing it because they don't see that you're smart enough to, figure out how to get them to behave. They don't mess with smart women. Not about that. When you made a promise, oh, if I live here, we're not going to do anything. They think, oh, they're gonna trick you into doing something. But if you show them that's not going to work, they'll stop trying eventually. They only treat you like like they've observed you. Okay, so start writing down your ideas on how to get out of it. Every time you need a new one or a fresh one, and you can repeat after the fifth one. Okay, this is normal. How do you stop getting to ask? Every time he asks you for sex, ask him for something else that costs money. You said that phone will dry up. She already lived with him. Okay. They are attracted to my sensuality and positive and fun personality, also the overall look. Yeah, try to be a total package because, if you look good and you have a decent personality and, you're kind of cool, men will like you way more than if you just look good and just, sitting there not doing it, not saying nothing. They're like, yeah, you look good. I'll sleep with you like once or twice and then I'm out because you're boring. So you gotta mix it up, okay? You said 6 excuses. That's right. UFO kamikaze said 6 excuses. I learned to love men when I knew I could yes them. Ha ha ha. Okay. He told me, can I rub it on the outside? LOL. What? If these men are this bold to ask y'all certain things like that, and y'all be coming in here, how do I ask a man for money? Or how do but they can ask y'all and tell y'all all of that. That's not good. They're bold enough. I mean, y'all should be bold enough. So he sound like a Dusty. Okay, let's be honest, right? So if you leave the house looking, polished and nice and like you're about something, do you really think certain men are going to talk this way to you, especially on dates or first meetings or just meeting? Then let's say they met you online and they swiped through a bunch of scallywags and they decided you're going to be the one that they meet tonight. They're going to treat you similar to how they might have treated the chick that they swiped before you. So this is why I say stand out by doing better. You know what I'm saying? Stand out by doing better than the majority. Okay. Scallywags. For real, if you go on some of these dating sites, it's like, what in the world? Why? I don't. Never mind. Mm-hmm. So yeah, make sure you look good. I don't care. Make sure your mask is clean. It ain't got a bunch of makeup stains on it. If you can't help it, just get you a black mask. If you got to be out and about, don't have like, y'all know, everything must look presentable, polished. Da, da, da. You don't want to look ratchet. Okay. You don't want to look too trendy. You don't want to look too stereotypical. You want to look like, wow. Wow. Okay. How can we stand out? By doing better, by polishing up what you already look like. Like, so let's say on a typical day, you would go out looking like this. Like, I got on a sweater, have some cute pink boots on, and some little cute, like, light color jeans. Blue. Okay, this is cute for picking up my kids, for, going to get something to eat on the way home from, picking them up. But if I were going out by myself to run errands and I could, you would possibly run into someone who may, take an interest in you, I wouldn't wear this. I would have a little bit more polished hairstyle, a little bit more, structured top, or something that's more polished. And of course, I wouldn't be wearing, these pink boots. I probably have on something more feminine, like a pair of black boots with heels on them, or something like that, with like my little black outfit that I had on, that I showed you guys on Instagram, and a little cute bag to match. But I would not, this is what, hanging out my kids look, but my makeup would be better looking. I'd have more definition, because I'm alone, you see. And so when I leave my house with my kids, even I still try to look good, because I have to represent my children. I gotta represent them. If they see If their friends see me at the grocery store with the kids, or if their friends see me out and about with them, I don't want to embarrass them. Okay. I don't want to look like, ooh, have them going back to school and people are saying, oh my God, I saw such Sasha and Layla's mom out there looking ratchet. She had on a bonnet at Walmart. Do you know how that could probably scar a child? Or I saw Sasha and Layla's mom and she had on these, ratchet looking outfits and da 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 da. No, you got to represent everybody that is close to you the best way you can. That goes for your children, your husband, yourself, your mama, your daddy, whoever. Because if they get that phone call and they be like, yes, we saw your daughter twerking and some Daisy Dukes on, yeah. Or, ma'am, how's your daughter? Is she okay? Are y'all still talking? Oh, I asked because I saw her the other day at Walmart and she looked a little bit homeless. Oh, everything's okay? Okay, I'm just checking. I was going to give her a few dollars. I didn't know. What did she have on? Well, some type of pajamas and something like shower cap thing on her head, a bonnet. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I was just wondering. Okay, I'm glad everything's fine. All right, bye. So no, we're not supposed to be doing that. Mm-hmm. I really don't understand the bonnets in public. I don't either. What the heck is that? Why? Who said it was okay? I'd rather you put on a hat. Uh, a wig. I mean, it's just as easy to put on a wig as it is to put on a bonnet. I promise you. Okay. How do I handle when I get into a disagreement with James? Is it okay to keep malice right after? We barely even have a disagreement. We might have a disagreement once a year, maybe twice. And I'm always the right. I'm always right. So, and then he always end up apologizing the same day. So it don't matter. Um, but like in the beginning of a relationship, you're probably gonna argue more until you get to know each other and figure out what's important and what's not important to argue about. So pick your battles. That's what I say. Is it really that important to argue about? Does it even really matter? That's how I feel. Because most people in the beginning, they'll fight over stupid stuff that don't matter. So I say pick your battles. If it ain't important, don't even bother. Like, yeah, just don't have a reaction to it. Just do what you're going to do anyway. You see women being interviewed on the news wearing a black bonnet. Yeah, that's because they go seek those people out who look the worst and put them on the news to make them look bad, to devalue them since they walked out the house and devalue themselves. Okay? Like, oh, we have someone that devalued themselves today. Come on over here so we can devalue you to the rest of the world. Come on out. Come on over. Let's see how ratchet you could be. Come on. Give us your best or your worst. If you're lucky, they'll make a remix on you. So say something clever. If you're gonna go and talk on the news, say something clever so you can at least get a YouTube remix, okay? Don't get up there and just say some stuff. Make sure before you get on there, you say you got your catchphrase, a certain look. Because if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. Okay. They put the camera up close too, all up in your nose. You don't ever see them interviewing somebody like me. You don't ever see nobody. You don't ever see me on the news. You don't ever see this. Yes, I saw the whole thing. Yes, I sure did. I was over there across the street because y'all know I don't associate with this, but I did see the whole thing and I captured it on my phone. What's my name? Oh, well, we don't need to discuss all of that. You don't ever see that on the news. You see, well, what had happened was, or yeah, them there over there, they was just minding their own business, and then that car pulls up, and you don't ever see bougie people on the news. You don't see bougie people. You don't see attractive people on the news unless it's like trying to promote something and they're using that person. We was at a club. What? The reporter doesn't want to be upstaged, right? They want to look good standing next to whoever it is, right? Okay. So if no one leaves their house looking like that, who are they going to interview on the news? They have to interview somebody. Okay. If they don't have any choices to choose from because everybody didn't, started to value themselves, perhaps you'll see a change. You say, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing. I ran for my life. Anybody got time for that? See, if you going to... At least she got her 15 minutes of fame. She was even in a Medea movie, okay? She's like, hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, well, my favorite one, dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Y'all remember dead giveaway? And I know something was wrong. When a pretty white woman runs to the arms of a black man, dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Y'all remember that? We eat ribs with this dude. That was my favorite. Okay. And then he got free McDonald's for life because he said, I was ordering an Egg McMuffin or something. So he got McDonald's for life. He got him a remix. And he was a hero. Okay. Maybe that's why they stopped interviewing people altogether, because they knew that they would get famous if they just did something silly or said something. Because they interview less and less people these days. They already know. If you can't, what? Okay, so even when you're, okay, now let me tell y'all about something, ladies. Even wherever you go, I don't even care where you're going. I don't even care if you leave in your house, okay, and you're leaving the car. If you're getting out of the car, it doesn't matter where you're going. You need to look put together and decent. Okay, I don't even care where you go. I don't even care if it's the gym. I don't even care if it's the gym. You still need to look good. Okay. That means hair and face, even at the gym. Yes. I don't care. I don't care. No, you can't go to the gym looking terrible. You can't. If you want to work out and look terrible, stay home and work out. Some people think going to the gym isn't a pass. Nope, you still don't get a pass. You say you draw on your eyebrows and put on mascara and your wig to go to the trash can. Okay, I would too. Okay, I wasn't expecting to read trash can at the end of that sentence, but okay. But thank you for doing that. To check the mail, yep. To answer the door. I like looking nice everywhere I go, though. You're not going to catch me slipping good. You get lazy to do your hair, well, you better grab a wig. Wowwigs.com, baby. You don't dress nice or nothing. Well, you need to start dressing decent at least. If you don't know what to wear, just find something and wear it all black or all cream or do monochromatic if you can't figure out an outfit. Just one color. You can't go wrong with that. Okay. That's what people do that don't know how to style themselves. If they want to look, polished, and they don't have time to, figure out an outfit, just wear all the same color. You good. Make sure it fit right, though. Throw out your ratchet outfit so you have no choice but to dress nice. I know, that's what I did. I pulled out a ratchet outfit this morning because I saved some of my clothes from 2 years ago because I was going to give them away or something. And they were way too big anyway, but I put them right back because I couldn't fit them anyway. So if you're going to keep ratchet clothes, make sure you can't wear them no more because I was just going to give them away. And instead, I put on something else that was decent. I'm leveling up more surely, and then slowly. Is anyone here in the group? Oh, okay. Y'all are asking each other. So, yeah, throw them clothes away. I did. Like, there's nothing in my closet that I can pick up that will look bad because I gave them all away. So do a ratchet haul. Even your lounge clothes should be decent. They have all these little cute, cheap lounge clothes you can buy online. You have no excuses. They make hats with hair coming out of the back. They make headband wigs now. They make wigs you don't even need to glue down anymore. They make hats. I mean, there's no excuse to leave your house looking bad at all. But people do it every day. So, and then they're teaching their children to do it. So they're teaching their children to devalue themselves and to be inappropriate and not represent their best selves when they go out and face the world. And then they teach their children that life doesn't judge you by how you look. So they're lying to you, first of all. Thank you, Sia. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She will save lives. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or they tell you that people should treat you fairly no matter what you look like, and that they know that's a lie. But they're still gonna repeat the lie to you because that's what they believe, even though they know it's not true. So try to teach your children better by being an example. Like, your kids won't throw on whatever if they see you taking your time to put on something nice. Then they'll go put on something decent. They'll be like, oh, okay, well, I can't wear this Superman outfit or these mismatched clothes. I gotta go do something because mommy looks good. I better go put on something. And then your kids will start emulating you and trying to style themselves with some type of outfit or whatnot. Even if they're young, they'll be trying. They see you doing it, they're going to do it. And a lot of people will say, oh, and I've gotten this a lot. People will say, well, you always look good and you let your kids out and their hair is not combed and this and that. Maybe it was combed. And maybe they got it messed up, but they dressed. When we're out of this house, they look good. They look really good when they leave the house. They always have on a nice outfit, clean. Their hair is done when they leave this house. Yes, and we all look like we belong together. Now, if I was one of those ratchet moms that dressed up my baby and put 1,000, hours of work into my child, and then I go somewhere with her and I'm in a bonnet and some pajamas, then what would be the use? Kids looking better than the mama, they don't go together. The mama always supposed to look decent. That's a child. The child needs to look fed and well kept, but the mom also needs to reflect that as well. Okay, so Shira, is a pink or purple wig trashy? I love colored hair. How old are you? Like, if you're not trying to freestyle, you're just having fun, I mean, wear it on girls' night out. But is it classy? That's the question you should ask. Is it classy? Maybe for the club where you're not trying to, look super polished. How to change the energy you emit when going out. Look good, dress good, but how to attract energy when I'm in the grocery store or office building. Same thing. Shoot, I'm in the grocery store, I still feel the same no matter where I go. Just pull it out. Act like you in the club. Shoot. Use the same voice. Excuse me, could you help me? They don't know. That's not how you talk normally. They don't know you. Right? It's the same thing. It's fun to do that. Like, especially with the workers. I just be having fun sometimes. They'll go run and get the whole item for you on the other end of the store. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna go get it for you. You stay here. They don't just say, like, if you look good, you go to the grocery store and you say, do you know where such and such is? And they'll say, oh, that's aisle 15 or whatever. They'll be like, oh, here, I'll take you, I'll walk you, or I'll go get it for you, or that's the difference, you see. Now, if you're going to talk to like someone shopping in there, it's good to practice on the workers and build your confidence up. And then when you decide you're going to go to a nice grocery store in a nice area, it will be easier for you to speak to anyone, someone that doesn't even work there. Okay. You like drop something, bump into their cart by accident, pretend like you're trying to reach something on the top shelf that you can't reach. Ask if they know where this is and what aisle it's in. You said, why do men want us to fall in love when they don't believe in true love? Because they believe in free sex, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all thinking too much about that one. Sometimes it's very simple. They probably think I'm a secret shopper. Well, that's good. It's still going to work for me. The only real love is the love you have for yourself. True. She's right. I've had guys stop what they're doing, and help me walk to the item. So just by looking good, you can pretty much get good treatment. And you're showing your kids, especially if you go out with your children, you're showing them how they're supposed to be treated, how people respond to, putting effort into your look. And so when they get older and they grow up, they know don't leave the house looking crazy, because they're going to notice a difference if they ever try it, how they're not going to be treated as nice than they did when they left the house looking cute. So you're also helping your kids, even if it's if you have a son, they don't need to go out the house looking bad either. So even though you're doing something for yourself, you're also giving that knowledge to your children. That way they don't have to grow up without it and make a lot of mistakes when they could have skipped all that together. And you young women, y'all need to stop worrying about this love stuff. Love yourself. Y'all need to stop worrying about falling in love. Falling. The key word is falling. From the top to the bottom. Think about it. I'm going to fall? What you gonna fall from? Your pedestal? Okay? Y'all don't even realize the type of words that y'all are using. Y'all are just, I'm gonna fall in love. Yeah, you're gonna fall, all right. Trip, stumble, roll, get stomped on. Okay? So, if you want to do all of that, have fun. How many men do you know that go into these male videos and the chat or whatever, and they say, I'm looking for a woman to fall in love with. I just want to fall in love. How many men are out there saying that? I'll wait. No. I just want to find the one. They don't say I want to fall in love. They just say I want to find that one. Think about it. I just want to find that one. I just want to find my wife. They don't say nothing about no love. Period. As many times as Marcus has been in here, he ain't never said nothing about no love. He don't even spell it right. He makes sure he put the U instead of the OVE. So y'all know he ain't even serious. Or they'll put a heart. No, I need you to spell it out the correct way. So honestly, it's a waste of time if they're not even interested in it. That's what I'm saying. So y'all get out of fantasy land unless it's to act and pretend, to get your way. But understand that men aren't looking for what you're looking for. Why do men fake love in relationships for years? To get what they want. To get what they want. They know that's what women are looking for, so that's what they pretend to do. And then after they're done pretending, then they're done. Okay? That's why y'all have to stop looking for that. Because then what they gonna do? They gotta come correct if you're not looking for that anymore. They can't pull the L word out. They gotta pull that wallet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, I just want to fall in love and just da-da-da-da. The next date, maybe they'll give you a good week. Then they're gonna say, I love you. I don't know, this has never happened to me before, but I think I'm falling in love with you. Next thing you know, you in a bed rolling around. And 2 days later, looking at your phone and it ain't ringing. Okay? Oh, but he said he loved me. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all something. And sometimes guys target women that don't look polished or good leaving their house because they know it's an easy hit. So a lot of women will say, I get more guys that come on to me when I'm dressed down. Of course, because you look cheap and easy to get. And they know you don't cost a lot to date because look how you left your house. So you also have to think about that. They gas those women up, right? Well, how come when I'm dressed nice and look good, no one approaches me? They can't afford you, darling. You're out of their league now. Well, how come when I wear, my ratchet clothes, or thank you, Kaylee, sprinkle, sprinkle, happy holidays, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. That was very generous of you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kaylee, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, because you don't have no makeup, you got a scarf on your head or a hat on or sweats or whatnot, and then they come up to you thinking they got a chance because they know you look bad. So you ain't gonna turn nothing down looking crazy. Oh, if she thinks I find beauty in that hot mess, she'll think I'm special. That would be the equivalent to you going up to a Dusty at the bus stop saying, "Oh, you so cute. Let me get your number." And you in a car. Even if you ugly to him, he gonna be like, dang, she thinks I'm cute, and even though I'm broke and sitting at this bus stop, she must gonna treat me right. And so he gonna give you the number because he thinks you see something in him, and he just felt special about himself. He imagine him driving your car. He imagine himself in your car driving. I'm gonna be driving that car next week. Watch. He go my number. And he probably driving that car next week. So also grooming, like make sure you're groomed. And that means, because I've seen a lot of people that put clothes and hair, but then they're ungroomed everywhere. Like they don't understand about eyebrows and mustaches. If you grow in facial hair, they don't understand what concealer is for, and they don't understand what foundation is used for. Um, it doesn't look polished if you have on a nice outfit, your hair's done, but you got splotches everywhere, dark circles, uneven skin tone. It just doesn't look put together all the way. You know what I'm saying? If your eyebrows aren't shaped in a decent shape, if you still have a mustache and you don't even realize it because you just never realized it, that's still not leveled up. Okay. You're gonna need some makeup, baby. Go to Sephora, go somewhere and get your skin matched to some type of foundation or some, concealer and get that together. Right. If your hair is your biggest issue, get a wig. You are guilty for this still, right? You gotta do better. Like you may look good to yourself because you've seen yourself every day for all of your life, but stand next to somebody with makeup on. You know what I'm saying? Stand next to someone with the makeup on and then think about it. Who looks more polished? Right? It's not saying that you're covering yourself. It's just saying you're polishing yourself, making your skin tone look more even and smooth, and so that it's not a distraction. Okay. When I say a distraction, I mean like if I have a spot right here, or darker here, or there's circles under my eyes, and whatever, and I got on a nice outfit, just some killer boots, and my hair's laid or whatnot, my nails, whatever, and then here I go, all of a sudden distractions. Okay, everything needs to be matched and polished. Okay. You could do all the healthy things that you want, but always when you're standing next to somebody with makeup on, they're still always going to look more polished. I know people just hate the idea that makeup will polish you. If you try to get any type of job on TV, on the news, whatever, they're going to put makeup on you, period, because they don't want you on there looking like you look. Okay. I don't care how flawless your skin is. They're going to put some makeup on you if you get up on that TV. Because it's going to magnify every flaw, just like a camera will. Every flaw, just like when someone's up in your face meeting you for the first time, they're looking at everything. Okay? And if they are used to women that wear makeup, well, they're going to notice right away your flaws. So that's why I'm saying y'all need to still understand. I don't care how flawless your skin is, or how soft it is, or how natural you think your beauty is. You still will be what am I saying? You will still be looked at very closely. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure you put that makeup on. Thank you, my daughter, starting to learn these awesome life lessons. Thank you so much, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with a little help. That's like saying I don't need no bra. Are you gonna go somewhere without a bra on if you have big boobs? Oh, I'm natural. You know, that's like saying I'm gonna go somewhere without deodorant on. Oh, I'm natural. I'm going. Okay. But you can always polish yourself. You can always polish the natural version of yourself. That's what I'm saying. So, you say you flat, you don't wear no bras. Well, if you ain't got none, then don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. If you got some, you understand. Mm-hmm. How do you stay looking flawless while pregnant? Makeup, sprinkle, sprinkle. Makeup and nice clothes. I was flawless when I was pregnant. I ain't gonna lie. I stayed cute. Got up every day, put on that makeup. And I had cute outfits. Yep. I made sure I looked better pregnant than I did when I wasn't pregnant. I would get stopped. You are such a beautiful pregnant woman. You are glowing. You are so beautiful. I love your dress. I know. Thank you. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. So, look better. I don't see why you can't. You were sick. Yeah. Well, if you don't go anywhere, then I guess. But if you leave your house, yeah, look cute. I wasn't sick. I wasn't sick. So I guess that's probably why I could do all of that. I will never be a tomboy again. My tomboy phase was very short good. Did you have a nanny to help you with your other child when you were preggo? No, I had my other child to help me with my when I was preggo. My children were very smart, and they developed very fast. Like when I was pregnant with Sasha, my oldest Layla, she's only a year and a half older than Sasha. She's already dressing herself, potty trained, knew how to do this and that. So it wasn't very hard. um, so I didn't really need a nanny. True. You said, wow. You got to teach them kids. Wearing makeup also shows you are taking care of yourself. That's true. You have the luxury to take the time to put it on, and you have disposable income to buy makeup. That's true. So remember that how you leave your house says a lot about you. How you care about yourself, where your status is in society, or where it could be, what type of man you deal with, how high your self-esteem is, your self-worth, all of that. The type of family you could come from, or the type of family values you have, etc., etc. Thank you, Logos, Defense League, Sprinkle. Share it if you do a video on practical ways to level up. it would be appreciated. I'm already skinny and good at makeup, so where do I start to level up? It's now you need to do the mental level up. If you already look decent, it's mental level up. It's attitude, how you think about yourself, the standards that you have, um, your environment where where you decide to hang out, the people you surround yourself with, um, planning out the lifestyle that you want and only making decisions that take you to that lifestyle, which is like dating decisions, the type of clothes you wear, et cetera, et cetera. So it's more of a mental level up at that point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the game, of course. Learning how to learning their tricks and all that kind of stuff. There's not just one video. There's this is a whole lifestyle change. So it's going to be several videos and just keep you know keep on the right path. Learn as you go. Did anybody get bullied or rejected by guys based on your body type? They're asking. Or you're asking, what's your body type? Dusty men don't want you to put makeup on because you may find a better man. Mm-hmm. They don't want to pay for it. Mm-hmm. Change your life, right? You can't be like you used to be. Level up is no joke, right? You have to have a totally new way of thinking. What do you say when a man calls you fake for wearing makeup? I would call him broke because you don't hear wealthy men walking around calling people fake. You don't hear men of means who are going to pay for your entire lifestyle walking around calling women who wear makeup fake. That's for men who don't have money, baby. So you look fake. What does real look like? Broke, unpolished, like I just rolled out of the bed? Does real look like I take zero time with my look? What does real look like, sir? Real bad? Okay. Real enough to treat you like you look better than me? Oh no, hold on. Give me 15 minutes in the bathroom with this makeup and I'm gonna come out looking better than you. You want us both to look like boys? Look, you want us both to look like boys? How shall I look for you? Okay. Shall I wear my clear chapstick today? Or my cherry tinted lip balm? Hmm. So no, I wouldn't be listening to any man that was saying that I look fake with makeup on. Because obviously they don't really run in the circles I want to run in. Hmm. They're used to pick Misha and Bonetta who go to Walmart with that bonnet on, and that's what they're used to. So of course you're going to look fake next to what they're used to. You will know you look good if he invites you everywhere. That's right. Beware of not being shown off in public. That means they don't like what you look like, or they're embarrassed to be seen out with you. You saw some chicks at the airport this Monday with bonnets on. It was so. I know I saw some too the last time I was at the airport. I was mad. I was literally mad. And you know what? I think they knew who I was too, because they was like giving me attitude, like looking at me crazy. I wasn't even looking at them. I just like, I mean, my eye went straight to it because it was like a cheetah print bonnet too. I'm like, oh my Lord. They knew they was wrong for that. Like, how are you gonna come up in this busy airport with that thing on your head? And get on a plane with it, and ride on the plane with it, and get off the plane with it. You know how many cameras is in the airport that's seeing you with that bonnet on? If you don't have time to do your hair, put a wig on. I'd rather see a wig, baby. Okay. Don't represent women like that in general. You know how they give out turkeys for Christmas and stuff? And food, I'm start giving out wigs. Here go you a wig. Throw that, trade a wig for a bonnet. Stop. Okay. Somebody need to donate wigs because no. They have to sign a waiver saying I will not wear a bonnet outside the house. If I am caught with a bonnet outside of my house, I have to return the wig plus pay a fine. Thank you, Logos. Sprinkle. Appreciate it. So there's the public service. Get those bonnets off of here a wig, right? And then you have those type of women, and they ask you, well, how come I can't get a date? And when I go out and stuff, nobody approaches me. Da, da, da. Well, you out all the time, but if you in a bonnet, how are they supposed to approach you? Well, I mean, when I go out. Well, you are out when you wearing a bonnet. You are out. Everywhere you go, when you leave your house, you are out. Thank you, Mamu. Sprinkle. I used to believe that a rich man wouldn't want me because I was broke. Thanks to you, I'm now dating a very kind one. Oh, girl, go ahead. Sprinkle. Say they don't care if you got money because they got the money. So thank you for the donation, Sprinkle. Wearing a bonnet should be considered public indecency. Yep. I've seen those signs on stores where they have the little sign with the strike through it, and it said there was like a picture of a bonnet inside of it. No bonnets. I've seen those because like and let's talk about another type of look that women shouldn't wear out, because we already know about bonnets. Indecent clothing, revealing clothing. Like, I've seen so many girls go out with short shorts and like a tank top and just showing all their skin and like just whatnot, right? Just in the store, just in the Walmart, you walking around half naked. That is highly inappropriate, and yeah, it makes you look cheap. So it makes you look low class, trashy, cheap, broke, and like an object. So tramping, yeah, okay, all of them, all of those things. And if you just put a bonnet on top of it, even worse. But don't go out looking like that. Also, if you are trying to put on clothes that's 2 sizes too small, that's also a problem. I've seen people don't realize that they're fat, or they have a muffin top and they still trying to squeeze into clothes that don't fit, and they don't know what a shaper is. They don't know what they don't know that lumps and bumps is not cute. It's like, if it's clean and it will fit on my body, even if it's stretched to the fullest maximum ability to be stretched, that I can wear it. No, that's not what you need to do. If you out here wearing stuff that's too small for you, give it away and get something that fits you. Okay, just because you can get it on don't mean it's your size. Big fluffy slippers, nope. No house shoes, nope. And I don't care if it's hot. I don't care if it's hot. You can still dress appropriately. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you want to wear short shorts and a tank top, you can't be, you know, inappropriate with it. You can't be 200 pounds in some little bitty shorts and a tank. Nobody want to see that. I don't care. That, like, not at Walmart. No kids want to look at it. They don't want to see you bend over when you drop something. They don't want to see it. It's inappropriate. Cover it. Right. I don't care how confident and body positive people are. They don't want to see that. Not when you bending over, not in front of their child. Okay. Do that at home. Okay, there you go. Thank you, logos. Can I keep my on and off guy on the side? He's only getting fatter and maybe richer in the future, but I wouldn't commit until then. He's a finance major, but took a semester off. We're 23. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 23. You need to be dating men that's already rich, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's 23. How long is it going to take him to start making money? He ain't even done with school yet. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be waiting until you about 30 before he can start making any type of money, girl. What you doing? That's your college boyfriend. Leave him as a college boyfriend. If you leave him now and go do better and you level up, when he finally get to where he's supposed to get financially, he might want you back. But he ain't going to want you back if he didn't had you and then got tired of you and then left, and then, you know, be the one that got away, baby. Be the one that gets away. That way you can always go back if he got money. Oh yeah, my college girlfriend, she was perfect. And break up on mutual terms, like in a friendly way, like tell him you gotta move, or you gotta focus more on school, or something stupid like that. What if a guy asks, is that your real hair, when wearing wigs or extensions? I'd be like, This is real hair. Because it is. It's real. Yeah, this is real hair. Is it my real hair? Yes, I paid for it. Do you like it? Okay. They'll read between the lines and they ain't gonna ask no more. You said now you embarrassed to dress hoochie. You should have been dressing like that anyway, girl. Let me ask y'all a question. You say you're embarrassed to dress hoochie. What is in your mind when you put that on and go out to the store? What's in your mind when you put that on? What do you hope to gain from that? Some dusty stairs? Some dusty parking lot pimping? What do you hope to gain from dressing ratchet or hoochie, as you call it? Mm-hmm. Don't let the hard glue turn. What? The wigs. Y'all silly. You said a few dollars. Y'all are crazy. Women only want male validation that dress that way. Mm-hmm. You said living in Baltimore, growing up in Baltimore, you don't even want to look pretty in public. The street harassment is so bad here. Well, that's a good lesson so that you don't have to raise, if you have a daughter, you don't have to raise her there in that environment. If you know that, then change it. Mm-hmm. You said dust magnets. So dust magnets will approach women who are looking for any validation from anybody. They know they'll do. What if they support you but don't give you enough to save money? Basically, you have you limited. You're supposed to always double your bills. That way you got double. Whatever they say, oh, can you pay my bills? Well, how much are they? Whatever they are, you double them or triple them. That way you always have extra. You don't just give them the truth. If you need extra, tell them it's for something else. I got to go to the doctor. I got to go do this. Then get your money. So that's what you got to do. And if you look good every day, it's easier to get what you want out of people. Period. There's less of a struggle. Your life becomes easier. If you took someone who leaves their house looking bad every day versus someone who takes the time to look good every day, you'll see the difference in their lives. I'm just gonna tell you, one will always, the one that's always dressed nice will probably have a better life, more opportunities, more people approaching of that have their selves together. Mm-hmm. How to let him know that you need him to pay your bills? By looking good, baby. That by looking so good that he has to offer you anything to see him again. So he's gonna tell you, if there's ever anything you need, just let me know. When those words come out of his mouth, that's when you tell him what you need, right then and there. As soon as they start saying the words, If there's ever anything you need, let me know. Oh, that's so sweet, because my bills are due and I didn't know what I was going to do, because I helped my grandma pay her mortgage because she's on a fixed income. You are heaven sent. You are so sweet. Let's go to the ATM. There you go. Or something of that matter. So they said it. That means they're ready to drive to the ATM right now. So that's, guess what? That's our next stop. You said, yep, pretty privilege is real. People without it don't want you to use it. I know. And that's a good point, Aluna. People will see you getting better treatment because of how you look, and they'll get upset and they'll get mad, and then they'll take their frustrations out on you or someone who's leveled up or whatnot, because they understand that that is real privilege. But they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to put in the effort to get that privilege, because I've seen it. And it makes me mad. Like, you see it. Why don't you want to experience it? Like, if you stayed in your mirror for at least another 30 minutes, that you could get that same treatment. But why won't you do it if it makes you so upset that other people are getting it? Why won't you just go and take the time to do it? What's wrong with that? They'll stay mad with a stank face all day, looking even worse than they did without the stank face, and be upset at you because you took time for yourself so that you could get these privileges. So if you're one of those type of women, just go and do the work. You'll be fine. You'll get used to it. It won't take up too much of your time. I mean, what were you going to be doing with that time anyway? Watching TV? Talking on the phone with some Dusty? What were you going to be doing? You can watch videos while you get dressed and while you get ready and while you do your makeup and hair. You don't have, it's not going to take, you can be learning at the same time as you're doing the makeup. You could be talking to your Dusty or whoever you're talking to while you're doing your makeup. They got speakerphone. Okay. What if you want your kids to have that pretty privilege? Well, then you be an example. Mm-hmm. What does he mean when he calls you special? It means he wants a special discount, baby. Thank you, Red Rose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I started leveling up, gained the confidence, and now I have haters. Some people who supported me once, they don't even reply to my texts now. Thank you so much for your valuable advice. Thank you, Red Rose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They know why they won't reply to your texts? Because they're imagining what you look like on the other side of that phone texting, and then they look at themselves. I bet she texting with them nails. I bet her hair is cute today. They don't even want to text you. There's a 94-year-old lady on YouTube that fixes her hair and makeup plus dresses every day. There's no excuses for us. That's true. We had a special discount. Mm-hmm. If I'm special, then that means what? What does that mean? I need some more descriptions. Not just special. Am I special what? Special enough for you to pay these bills? Special enough for you to give me some money? What? So, special don't mean nothing unless it comes with some special money or some special benefits that lead to some money. Should you dress sexy to get a rich attention? What do you mean sexy? Ratchet, slutty, classy? What? Sexy? Sexy, classy? Sexy means so many different things to different people, so I don't know what your version of sexy is. Sexy, classy is the best. Don't show too much. A cat suit is not sexy, classy. Just so y'all know. Somebody got to kill him. Somebody got to tell. My eyes are getting red from all these lights. Let it transfer up and down. Classy, sexy, preppy, sexy, ratchet. What? Which one? None of them. Classy, sexy. Depends on if it's daytime or nighttime too. You know, some things are not appropriate for night. Sometimes some things are not appropriate for daytime. At my age, I have to work for everything I got in terms of skin, weight, body, etc. Don't we all? Ever since I was I'll say high school, even 8th grade, I've taken more time with my appearance. I would do makeup every morning before school. I would not go to school. After the 7th grade, I would not go to school with no makeup on. Every day, makeup. Get up early, do my hair, do my makeup. I guess when you're going to school, clothes are not that big of a deal as far as because you're just going to follow trend because you're just, in high school and in junior high. But when I got to like 11th and 12th grade, I had like better, style and stuff like that. But every day, yep, it's a lifestyle. And back then, we didn't have all that internet like websites and stuff. We had magazines. You would look at your magazine, get makeup tips, and go, "Oh, I can do that makeup look." So we didn't even have makeup tutorials. We had to figure that stuff out. Okay. We did the best we could back in the old days. Look, they didn't just sell makeup brushes everywhere. You got what the applicator came with the eyeshadow, and that's what you better use. Unless you could find some, you'd have to go to Ulta because they didn't have Sephora back then. You had to go to Ulta and get you some little makeup brushes if you was fancy, if you was extra. And it wasn't even a lot. It's like 4. Y'all remember the 90s? So, it's so much easier for you guys now. Y'all should be pros at it. When I was young, it was hard to learn how to put on makeup. We had to practice, look at magazines, watch videos, and they didn't have like pause the TV. You had to put a tape in and record it on a VCR. Okay. So if we wanted to zoom in, we can't even zoom in. We just got to get close up to the screen and take a picture of it with a Polaroid because they didn't have no picture phone. Okay. They didn't have no camera on a phone. They didn't even have phones. Okay. So y'all see how easy y'all have it? Y'all better take advantage of that. You have to watch the video, tape it, rewind it, put it on pause, and then you still got the stupid lines there and you can't see. So there are no excuses for women in this day and age to not learn how to put on makeup, learn how to do hair, learn whatever you're looking to learn, because all you have to do is Google that. Okay? There is no excuse. You don't need to be walking around here looking crazy. The struggle, right? The struggle. I remember now we all have streaming music and videos. I had to rewind, wait, press play to hear music. But I had my setup, y'all. I had my bathroom, I had a little chair, all my makeup. I had like a little tape player here. I have all like a stack of tapes. I will put in my tape, and I have like a rotation that I would go through while I was doing my makeup. So these would like get me in the mood music, or hype music or whatnot. I put on those tapes while I'm doing my makeup. Be lip singing in the mirror, looking all good, like sucking in, seeing how I look at the club, dimming the lights, turning off the lights, seeing how I'm gonna look at the club. This is when I was younger. Like, oh, okay, it don't look bad. So this is how I'm gonna look when I'm dancing. We couldn't take pictures, so we had to get in the mirror, dim lights, suck in, and lip sync or look or dance or whatever. So to see what we look like. Now you can just take a selfie and then look at it, or set the little timer on your phone and look. We had to do all of this extra stuff. And then so y'all have it so much easier. It's so easy to level up now. So y'all should do it. Honestly. I could understand back then, yes, it was probably harder to level up because you didn't know where to start and there was nothing to help you. But everything is trying to help you now. Everything. Everywhere you look is an ad for some outfits and clothes and shoes or some makeup. Every time you get on Instagram, they're trying to show you a makeup tutorial or whatnot. It's all in your face. You had to go seek it out. You had to go on a search and a journey. Okay. We had to go to the store, buy a magazine, buy a VHS tape to stick in the VCR if we saw someone or a video we liked, in order to watch it again, rewind it, pause it, to copy a makeup look. Okay? Or take a Polaroid of it or something. Y'all have it easy. So make sure you take advantage of that, because some people had to seek it out and it's just all in your face and being thrown at you today. Yeah, Pinterest for outfit ideas. Yeah. And if you noticed, way back then versus now, men, they have a higher standard now because it is being constantly thrown at you. It is being advertised everywhere. So there's no excuse for you to look bad. So that's why most men expect women to be very attractive, because it's all at your fingertips. When I get married, I'll fly you and your whole family to my wedding. Oh, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know there's some women on my channel who totally disagree with well, a lot of what I say, and they'll go and talk about it and how I'm wrong and how you got a dusty, or how you got a this and how you got a that. But at the end of the day, you secretly understand and you secretly know. You secretly understand and you secretly know that you could be doing better if you chose to. You know. And the reason why you won't do it is because you don't want to level up mentally, environmentally, or financially from where you are, because you are afraid of what others will think about you, because you've talked about so many women that have self-love about themselves, and now it could be that you now have to represent the pygmishas and the ratchets in life, because people have come to know your thoughts. So now you would look foolish if you try to level up. Don't dig yourself into that hole. I'd just be silent if I wasn't. If you don't have anything positive to say, just stay silent, because you might change your mind when you start to see the truth in real life. Um, I know a lot of people that secretly pretend to disagree with me, but then put all of my advice to work. I already know. And it's fine. You got to please Pygmisha and them. ah, yeah, you got to please Pygmisha and them. You're not really pleasing. You're not really doing them a service. You're doing them a disservice by allowing them to remain in a constant state of not valuing themselves. I read a lot about why some women don't want to level up, or they don't want to look their best, or they don't want to do this, or they don't want to do that. It's because they were taught to not like themselves, and they were taught to not shine, and they were taught to not do too much, or they don't need all that, or that people will think you're fake. But all their idols, everyone that they like, all the celebrity crushes, or role models they have, they all seem to have the opposite going on for them. So what is that telling you? What is your place in society? Whoever told you that, what place are they trying to get you to hold in society? Just think about it. Don't do too much. Don't get dressed up. You don't need all of that. Who are they telling you that you are in society? The lowest of the low, right? And so then you begin to believe that you're not supposed to look like this, or feel this way about yourself, or have confidence, or be beautiful every day that you can, because then they say, oh well, you're doing too much, or you're getting a little bit too prideful, and da 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 da. Okay, what am I supposed to be? Exactly. Mm-hmm. What is it that I'm supposed to be? What is my place? At the bottom, looking trashy? with a bonnet on my head? What is my place? So don't allow society or anybody to tell you what you're not supposed to do and how you're not supposed to look and how you're not supposed to think about yourself. That's up to you as an individual. Okay. Every time I go too long without watching She-Ra, I will fall back into bad habits. Now I get me my She-Ra dosage all the time. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rose. You said some people have been bullied as well and conditioned to feel small, right? Well, if you have to be conditioned to do something, that means that's not what you are naturally. If you had to be bullied into believing something or, conditioned into being something, that's not who you were naturally. Because obviously you were the opposite if someone has to put you in that position. So get back to who you really are, A lot of people don't realize, look at a child. Children are bold. They don't walk around defeated until someone tries to bully them or put them down. They walk around proud, happy, doing what they want to do. So until someone takes them and molds them into what they think they should be, then that's when they start acting that way. But you're not naturally that way. So you shouldn't continue to be that way. You should go back to how you used to be, free and doing what you wanted to do in the first place. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to do what I want, period. So, yep. Don't let people tell you, even if you're a man, oh, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to brag. You don't need to focus only on money. You don't need to be, trying to, do more than this right here. Your dad was this, so you could be that. That's unrealistic. You'll never be a millionaire. No. How did they know? Men are also conditioned this way too, to stay broke. Well, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be a scientist. Well, I don't know. You can be a scientist. Well, what about a mechanic? Or, what about a this or what about a that? No, I want to be a scientist. Okay. But if you don't know how to feed that, in a child, and you keep giving them stuff that is not going to benefit him or help him become a scientist, then what are you telling them? Like my daughter Layla, she said she wanted to be a scientist when she grows up. And I said, okay, what kind of scientist? Okay, let's get specific. She's like, I don't know, something about astronomy, cosmology. I have all the books. I gave her a cosmology book, a sciencia book. I gave her this book. So now she's on her way, even though she ain't take it. But it's going to be under the Christmas tree for her. But because she took a class at school, it was about career investigation. And they built, one of their final projects was to build a roller coaster. And the little car, the little ball had to go for 10 seconds in order for them to make an A. Well, she got with the nerd group, of course, and theirs went 12 seconds. So they got 102 on their finals. Everybody else's was like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. They didn't do very well. And so she said, yeah, I'm smart. I designed most of that, and I'm going to be a scientist when I grow up. I said, and you can be, and here's all the books. Here you go, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Never told her she couldn't do it. Told her, that's wonderful. I'm proud of you. She made all A's and B's honor roll student, you know. Mhm. Oh, the collaboration. I forgot to tell you guys. It might be tomorrow because something came up. But yeah, I'll let you guys know in the morning or mid-afternoon. Probably tomorrow around the same time. Just like Beyonce and parents believed in her dream. They thought, yeah. Yeah, we went to the real museum. Children's museum is too young for her. I took them to the real deal. The science, the natural science museum. Um, so what do you have any more questions? Because I'm about to go. Stay on your level up. Look good when you leave your house. Throw away all your ratchet clothes. There you go. Or sell them on Poshmark to somebody else ratchet. Get you some money or something from it. Why is it that in urban neighborhoods, men always look put together when they leave their house, but women are a mess? Lindsay, that is a great question. I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know. Ask them. Because they understand. Somebody said where, I don't know. Like I don't know because I don't observe. I said a lot of men are becoming more beautiful. Maybe because they care about what they look like, because men naturally love themselves and put themselves first. Aeronautical engineer. Okay. Whatever she wants to be, I will support her. Yeah. So, do you think men can be a? Did you delete it? Men can be attracted emotionally to a woman, or is it only sex? I think they can become emotionally attracted to a woman after a long time. After time has passed. But that's not what will keep him there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what will keep him there. Because men aren't, I guess if they're water signs, but most masculine men are not going to be kept by emotions. They're too logical. Men are too logical to be ruled by emotions. They need the physical attraction to even get to the emotion. That's true. That's what they base it on. I think it's kind of like the opposite of, they see a beautiful woman, they want to sleep with her. But in order to sleep with her, they got to get to know her if she's smart. So they get to know her, they take her out on some dates. If she's smart, she makes him spend money. So he invests in her. So now he's invested in her financially. He's getting to know her and more attracted to her because she hasn't let him sleep with her. So the tension is growing. The sexual tension is growing. So whatever she needs along the way, he's going to offer to help her with it or give it to her. And by the time she's ready to indulge him and maybe sleep with him, he's going to have invested so much time, energy, money, and gotten to know her that he's actually going to like her more than just lust her. And then, like, let's say they sleep together. He's going to be back the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day because he's invested lots of time and money in her. And he's gotten to know her. And now he's used to her being in his life. And so now you have the potential of a relationship and a commitment because you made him work for that. If you had given it to him on date 2 or 3, he would be gone after however many times you let him hit it without taking you nowhere or spending any money on you. He'd be gone. So women who don't understand this, they always get ghosted, or if the man doesn't like you enough, he's not going to even stick around to see if you're going to give him some. So that's why the right target is important, and the right amount of time spent and money spent is important. Why? What are they kept by? Looks. What? How to have the self-control and not give it up. By dating someone who you don't want to give it up to, baby. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. If that'll... You was on the manosphere last week and they call women giving it up too soon garbage. I know they do. Yoruba goddess, I know they do. They will tell you anything to get it, and then when they get it, they don't want it anymore because it's garbage now. Because everybody's gotten it if they got it that quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want it no more. It's garbage. They hit it and quit it, like they say. But when it's time to give it up, you're grossed out. No, you're well rested, money stacked up in your savings, well fed, treated like a queen, catered to. And every time they do something good for you, nice for you, they become a little bit more attractive to you because they're taking away all your stress, all your financial issues, all your worry, and they're adding something to you instead of taking away. So they become more attractive in your eye because they're providing for you and making sure you have the type of lifestyle you want. So, if they're not doing that, yes, I can see why you're going to be grossed out. But to many women, after a certain, period in time where they don't have to work, they can do whatever they want. Yeah, that man don't look so bad. Okay? And they always open to something better. Always looking. What? If y'all are worried about looks, this ain't the lifestyle for y'all, okay? If y'all are worried about what, if a man is pretty enough for you, then this is not the lifestyle for you. That is, the woman is supposed to be the pretty one. Like Beauty and the Beast, baby. You're supposed to be the beautiful one, not the man. How else is he supposed to give you whatever you ask for? When you ask for it. How else are you supposed to retire at 22, 23, 24? You know? All right, then. If you go and look at most couples, like in a wealthier neighborhood where the woman does not work, it's going to be very interesting. Okay? Go ahead, go look around. The woman always looks better than the man. Most of the time, the woman always looks better than the man. Go to the hood. The man always looks better than the woman. Go to the rich neighborhood. The woman always looks better than the man. Okay? Especially if she's not working. So, that should tell y'all something right there. I remember when I used to pick my kids up from school. Well, I still do, but when they were in elementary, you would see these ladies walking their dogs and pushing strollers, and they were all cute and stuff. And like, you see their husbands walking next to them, and it was like, but they paid. They weren't that bad, but the woman would look way better. Can I act like I don't want? Can I act? What? If you're not, I don't know what you're asking, but okay. Do what works for you. Can you do a video on how to act during the first date with a rich old man, please? Just look good, baby. If they old and you pick the right target, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just too hard to explain to do a whole video on. Just watch all of my videos. You'll pick it up. It's every day when you're putting your makeup on and you're getting dressed and you're trying to look your best before you leave the house. Just start playing one of my videos. Don't even matter which one. Just start playing it. You'll figure it out. Believe me. Because there is no right or wrong thing to say on a first date, because I don't know the situation. I don't know what you look like. I don't know how old he is. I don't know how old you are. I don't know a lot of things, so I couldn't tell you. But and so you would be able to take a lot of the things that I say in my videos and put it, into your own way of being on a first date. Mm-hmm. Haven't seen y'all. Have you seen the Sex and the City movie and the lady in the bathroom was crying because her husband left her and she didn't have any income? Always create your own. Mm-hmm. Yep. Use his money to start your small business, online business, or invest or whatever. That's what it's for. You said old men have kids. They kids are grown. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. His kids are probably your age. Okay. If he asked if I'm used to dating old men, whatever, that's all I date. I only date older men, older gentlemen. I only date older gentlemen. I want to date older guys. Oh, I only date older guys. Even if you haven't, say that. That way that you already know what time it is, and so do they. Mm-hmm. No, you need a business, baby. Take their money, start a business. You threw away all my dark colored masculine clothing. Feels so good. Okay, good for you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They couldn't in front of you. Cars aren't cutting in front of me when I cross the street. Good for you, because they said, "Oh, that's a lady. Let me act like a gentleman." That is true. Like when you wear pink or when you wear a lot of like dresses and frilly outfits, men will cater to you like crazy. You know, like if you dress super girly and you're super girly that day, they will just rush to help you with every little thing. It's funny. I just got off work and made $15 raking a small yard. Oh, it's Cracky. I'm glad you got some work, Cracky. Former Cracky. You have a big yard to rake tomorrow. You so excited. Oh, that's great. Mm-hmm. 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 You're not so pretty and you ramble on a lot. You need more structured videos. Okay, well, show me how it's done. Quashay. Where's your videos, girl? Unless you're a man, I don't know. Why, thank you for watching, though. It's easier to say than to do. And the reason why I don't structure my videos is because I'm answering people's questions. And the reason I ramble on is because it's my channel and I can do what I want. And number two, you ain't give me no tip. So why do I care? Right? Don't spend the $15 all in one place. Renee says. Keep rambling. We like it. Thank you. I know they hate them. I mean, they ain't got no picture. We know they ugly. So keep rambling. I will. Thank you very much. What shall I ramble about next? He doesn't want to settle anything with me. He said once I sued him. What? You sued him? I don't even know, girl. You should just got his money and ghosted him like you should. That's too much work. You want an older, faithful man. Okay, well, wheelchair-bound men are more faithful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Find one with a health issue. You may be good to go. Make sure they at least had one or two heart attacks, girl. You be good to go. The older they are, the more faithful they are, girl. You'll be fine. You said Stephen Hawking cheated. I know, you see, but he wasn't old. He was young. He'll be faithful to himself. Well, I'm telling the truth. Where's the lie? Your mood is better tonight, former crackhead. It must because you got some money. All right, now you can buy a Christmas gift. My next man will be grandpa material. Yes. So maybe y'all should aim for the older gentleman with the wheelchair. Mm-hmm. A lot of women who want to be provided for, a lot of them also want a man to stay faithful to them. If you're going to date somebody your own age or close to your own age or very young, that's probably not going to be a possibility to have them stay faithful to you. So this is why I always tell women to date older men or less attractive men who like you way, 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 way more than you like them, because they're more likely to be faithful to you. Everybody wants everything to be equal and fair, and I'm attractive, he needs to be attractive. I'm faithful, he needs to be faithful. Everybody wants to do that, but that's not what attraction is. Okay? So that's why people forget what attraction really is. It's one that's missing something and the other one has it. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yep. The only way he won't cheat is if he's in a coma. That's hilarious. Especially if they're very young, because they're going to be curious and they're going to try to get away with stuff, and they're going to just follow their, lust if they're offered something, because they don't know any better yet. They're still young and stupid. You don't like when young ones look at you anymore because you know what they want. And you know what they're going to do. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Bye, Erica. Thank you, Sprinkle. He pays my bills but don't propose. How long y'all been together? Mm-hmm. Let him keep paying them bills, girl. Some men, if they're young, they're not in a rush to marry. If they just got divorced, they're not in a rush to marry. If they already married, they ain't in a rush to divorce and then get married. Mm-hmm. You said the old ones are stupid too, like 46. That ain't old. That's too young. That's why he's stupid. If you think 46 is old, they themselves think they're young. Okay? The 46-year-old think he's 26. Young men do not look at me, and older men hold doors for me and everything. Good for you. See? That's where it's at. What if you don't want to get played by old, unattractive men? Then be smarter than him. Have some game. Watch my videos. Yep. If you don't have game, watch my videos. There's game in every video. Just watch them while you get ready. Okay? That's what I would do. So young will cheat, of course. How do you make him feel wanted without having sex? Telling them to help you with something? Pay these bills, fix this thing that's broken, open this jar, something. What does this mean? Asking them questions to the answers you already know, but letting him still teach you. They want to feel useful. What are gifts ideas for sugar daddies? A card, $5 Dollar Tree basket, his favorite candy in it, a card, some popcorn, a bag of chips, some razors. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Merry Christmas. Put him a mug in there, some hot chocolate pack. These are all your favorite things. Mm-hmm. You said raisins. The Dollar Tree has some cool like seasonings that have the little. This I know you love to cook, because I ain't cooking. And here's some. Here's a basket of seasonings and foods and whatnot. All your favorite candies. Go some socks. I thought about you and I made this special for you. It's going to have more meaning than if you just go buy him something expensive that he can buy himself. And plus, you don't need to spend money on a sugar daddy, not like a lot. Mm-hmm. You got your last man a picture of you. Good. That's what you do. And yeah, put a picture of yourself in there, like in a frame. There you go. Some candles. Mm-hmm. Being gay and icy hot. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's after you get to know him well. So how to keep him around without having sex? Don't have sex. Why do the gift have to be cheap? It doesn't have to be cheap. It has to be thoughtful and inexpensive. Because you're the prize. Stay the prize. He can buy himself anything you can buy him. That's not going to impress him. What will impress him is how well you know him by what you put in this $5 Dollar Tree basket. You know, if you're trying to impress someone, he's a sugar daddy. Okay, sugar daddy, money, pays his bills, your bills, probably makes a lot of money. What are you gonna buy him that he doesn't already have or can't buy himself? An ugly tie, a watch that he probably already has or wouldn't wear because you can't afford the type of watches he wears. What are you gonna buy him? Nothing. And if he is a sugar daddy, it's going to be his money that you're spending that he going to have to give you again anyway. So $5 gift basket, baby. When you buy a man nice gifts, they don't appreciate it. They don't. What if you want to be generous like he been to you? Then you need to go get a dusty, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you a dusty man. He'll appreciate your expensive gift while he's wearing it with another woman. What? You don't? Do you know the dynamics of man and woman? The woman is the receiver, the man is the giver. There you go. I'm right. Sure, you're right. My very beautiful cousin married a rich, ugly guy, and his friends and family always tell, give him props for getting her. Yeah, thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yep, his friends like, oh, you got a good one. Ha ha ha. Is 45 considered a sugar daddy? Does he pay your bills? Does he give you money? You're not a sugar daddy unless he's paying stuff. He's giving you money. They're not a sugar daddy unless they're giving money and paying bills. Okay. I bought an ex Dusty a CD burner years ago. It ended up being a doorstep adventure, a doorstop. You cringe when you see men asking for the PS5. I don't even know what that is. Was it a video game? Oh, get a man so old he don't know what that is. You'll be good. You said you don't want to have sex with him no more. It opens up emotions. They be on your phone while he doing it. Be just like this. Are you done yet? Get on your phone. Hold your phone. You won't be there won't be no emotion because you're gonna be too busy watching the video, looking at your pictures on Instagram or whatnot. He said that will make his ego plummet. Oh well. She said she don't want to be emotionally attached. So detach. That's the worst thing. You trying to do something and you ain't even like acknowledging it. You just like, shopping online, pull up a online store or what, be on Amazon or whatever store you like to shop at. Be looking through clothes and outfits. That will distract you because you're really trying to look. I would look good in that. You have a friend who's struggling with putting on makeup. I feel, in a sense, not fixing herself up keeps her depressed and in a defeatist attitude. Send her a bunch of makeup tutorials to her email or messenger and tell her to practice. Mm-hmm. Or tell her to hire someone to teach her how to do her makeup. You know, they have those classes. There's some makeup artists that will teach you, like on Zoom, what to do, you know, step by step. What if his family and friends keep telling you you only want him for his money? You dang right. You think I would? What? Of course. You think I want him a broke man? Shoot. Am I supposed to aim for the brokest thing in the room? Why do you think he made this money? So he can get a woman like me, period. Okay. Shoot, he didn't work hard for nothing. Let let your son, brother, uncle, cousin have his woman. Don't be bad. Don't be hating. Get your money up. That's what I tell him. Get your money up. Don't hate. He only want me for my looks. That's what I say. Well, he only wants me for my looks, so I guess we're even. See you at the wedding. They watching his money because they want some of it. I'm sure they do. How to keep a rich man attention without having sex? Look good. Don't have sex. Have high standards. There you go. Right. Um, I don't think I think people are just so in a bubble or in a box that they don't understand how much power women have and why men wake up in the morning. Just don't do it if you don't want to do it. If he likes you way more, he'll wait until you want to do it. You got tired of being broke, so you went out and raped yards. Oh yeah, crackhead. There are lots of lazy broke men out here, and I'm glad I'm not one. That's right, former crackhead. Get your hustle on. You need to start a business. Take that $15, go to FedEx, and have them print you out a few business cards. Wait, do you have a phone? Maybe that's not a good idea. Just tell them you come every 2 weeks, and they better have leave the money under the doormat, like the lawn dude. Okay. You got her email. Yeah, okay. Put the email on there. If you on here, you must have something. Okay. Get a shovel for when it starts snowing and you'll really be in business. Oh yeah, if it snows where you are, shovel snow. That's a good idea, Wendy. So the pygmies and their 50-50 mentalities have dusties thinking they are the prize. I know. That's because they go to Walmart in bonnets, and when they get home, they got a man sitting there on a couch living for free. Okay. Maybe that's why they ain't getting dressed. They already got a man they taking care of. I don't gotta look good. I already got me a man. He's at home waiting for me right now. Oh really? What's he doing? Watching TV? Playing video games? No further questions. Bye. Um, we already know that situation. Just because you got a dusty don't mean you can't get a provider. Just because you have a foster child, aka a dusty, does not mean you can not get a provider. You can still leave your house looking cute. You can still get numbers. You can still, give your number to other men who are interested in you, especially if they probably can do way better than the dusty. You don't have to go around looking ugly because you got a dusty at home. Level up still. Level up on the dusty. Right. This is a great idea. I can buy a show. Oh, y'all so silly. Your dusty cousins literally laugh at how they do. Mm-hmm. So I know that was the argument for some of these ladies who are walking around looking crazy. But once again, do you pay bills? What did your Dusty get you for Christmas this year? Or last year, excuse me. Mm-hmm. I remember last year, the beginning of last year, all these ladies came in my live and they were like, Shira, I left my Dusty because he didn't buy me no Christmas gift. Or he bought me a teddy bear and some candy for Christmas. And I left him. We broke up. I was like, wonderful. That's what you needed to do. Ladies, if y'all have Dusties, I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas, and he shows you just how much he cares through the gift that he gives to you. Okay. Y'all gonna be some mad chicks come New Year's. Man sitting up in a woman in bonnets, and woman in a bonnet living off of sugar daddy taxes. Y'all are silly. He needs to get them for this man gonna tell me I better learn how to cool because it's supposed to be that way instead of him cooking. Oh, you can cook. Instead of him cooking, I told him, okay, I'll burn it because I don't know how. He always questioned me why I don't do it. Then do it and burn it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Do it one good time, burn it one good time. There you go. See, over season it or under season it. No, over season it because he can't take the seasoning out. Put too much salt in it. Make some rice and don't cook it all the way. Make sure it's crunchy, nice and crunchy. That's a good old, it looked cooked, but when he take a big bite, crunch, crunch. Make sure you put a lot of salt in it. He will never ask you to cook again, girl. How to look cute at the gym? Mm-hmm. Wear cute clothes. Do your hair. Put some makeup on your face. You can put in a ponytail or a bun or whatever, but just a hat or something. Just pretend you don't know how to use the equipment. No, he gonna know you faking it. Just burn it and over season it. Like put too much salt in it and undercook the rice. You'll be fine. And boil whatever meat you get, boil it. Okay, there you go. I know, right? Boil it, undercook the rice, over season it. And then make a big mess in the kitchen and don't clean it. Break a plate, You'll be good to go. Boiled chicken wing? Yes, perfect. Charisse, boiled chicken wings. All right, I'm finna go, y'all, but that was funny at the end about the food. Yeah. Y'all have fun cooking. Tell him to invite his friend over. You gonna cook for all of them and then serve it. He will never, ever ask you to cook again. And you can set yourself up to get some extra money to tell him you want to take cooking lessons. And okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. See you later. Bye.